A lot of parents avoid getting life insurance because they think it's too expensive. And honestly, a lot of the time, they've never really checked. They've got a number in their head that's oftentimes way higher than reality. Studies have shown that people overestimate the cost of life insurance by about 3 times, especially term life insurance. Most of the time, they have this misconception of how much life insurance costs because they're thinking about whole life insurance and not term life insurance, which is significantly cheaper. Now, this matters a lot because this misconception is causing parents to miss coverage. They're skipping coverage altogether because of a price that doesn't really exist. What this therefore means, if something were to happen to the breadwinner and they end up dying, the family would face financial ruin if they didn't have a large sum of money already set up for that, which most people don't have, and you would most likely rely on life insurance in order to make sure that that doesn't happen. So the families that are skipping life insurance because of this are putting themselves at a huge risk. And if cost is your main concern, the honest truth is that the earlier you get it, because the younger you are and the healthier you are, the cheaper your policy will actually be. If you've thought about getting coverage, but you've been putting it off, it's actually not helping you, because the longer you put it off and the older you get and the more your health changes, the more your policy will actually cost you. And to a certain extent, some health conditions will actually make you disqualified for a policy altogether. At the very least, the cheaper ones. The more expensive ones, for sure, like guaranteed issue, where if you've had any medical condition, you can still get coverage. You may still be able to get those, but they are very limited in death benefit. You're looking at like maybe 20,000, 25,000. Whereas the big policies, the term policies that are very cheap, you may not be able to qualify for those if you were to get cancer or suffer a heart attack or a stroke or some kind of medical issue. It may disqualify you altogether from getting a policy. So if you don't want that to be you, and you want to make sure you get your family protected, but don't know what the cost of that protection might be, I've put a link in the description of a policy calculator where it'll give you an estimate of what life insurance could cost you for your family. So this way you get an idea of what range you're working with. It's not a full quote. For a full quote, you would actually have to talk to a life insurance company or an agent or a broker, but it'll get you an understanding based off of your age and health, what could potentially be your cost. So check out the calculator below. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments. I'll be able to get them and answer anything you have. Thanks so much.